You came on here knowing you was pregnant. I thought I was. You lying ass bitch, you a liar.
The lies, the lies, the lies. Let's talk about it. So the episode begins with Smiley and Tasiki waking up Honey from the night before. Tasiki asks Smiley like how she feels about Biggie. She says she's like, you know, loud and obnoxious, but she likes it. She's cool. She's a fun girl. You know, it's good to see two bigums get along. You know what I mean? Big girls got to stick together. Oh wait, I don't think Biggie likes her anymore. Child, I don't know. Tasiki is talking about how she is over the petty drama, how these girls don't even really know how to fight. Like when you're fighting, someone's supposed to end up in the hospital. Like, you know, your face is supposed to be fucked up. Like everybody is coming across untouched except for their fingers. But you know, that's later with Ahna Mac and Biggie. By the way, damn Tasiki, you got a lot of, is this bruises? I'm like, damn girl, is it from the BBL? And those are just still the scars and maybe swelling. You know, she did say that she didn't go out one night because her feet were really swollen. Maybe that's it. But yeah, Tasiki's like, we need to start getting to the bag. Like, seriously, we always discussing the mess, but where the bag at? And Smiley agrees, and that's that. So in the next scene, Scotty, Rollie, Scar Credit, Natalie, and Mariah sit outside and basically talk shit. While they're talking, Scar Gums tells them that she made up with T last night. She went up to her and said, look, you know, I don't have a problem with you. Let's move forward. And T was like, okay. They also talk about how it's weird how they never see the other girls except when they're clubbing. And Mariah is saying every time she sees Smiley, she wants to yank her and be like, give me my chain, bitch. Natalie suggests that they all have a house meeting to discuss, you know, the issues and see like, you know, if we can work things out. No. Mariah then goes and talks about her beef with Smiley and how Smiley still has her chain. Listen, girl, that looks bad on you, Mariah. How you let this bitch take your chain and you live in the same house as this bitch or you're in the same vicinity as this bitch and you still ain't got your chain back? Bitch, girl, that's pussy. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Where your sister at, too? You got a sister? Can't you roll up on her and jump her? Oh, wait. They're probably scared because Smiley has connections on the black market. Yeah, I would tread lightly with Smiley too. She a crazy, dangerous bitch. And Scarface is like me. She's like, bitch, the fuck? Oh, now I see why they call her Scarface. Because she got that scar right there. Oh, her makeup looks better here. Somebody must have told her like, girl, what you were wearing last night, we can't be seen with you. Listen, here's Laquita, the girl that does the makeup. You ain't got to pay for her. We'll actually put it in the Zeus budget, honey. We don't want you associated with our brand looking like that. They also start talking about miscarriage gate, okay? Smiley lying about her miscarriage. Or not. So Mariah says Tasiki told her that she saw Smiley put a tampon in, okay? And from what I know now, my women commenters have told me that tampons are a no-no after miscarriages. You're supposed to use pads, okay? Pads, because tampons can get infected. Oh my God, I learned something today. Baddies is actually educating me about things. I never ever would have known about stuff like this. Natalie's saying that she doesn't know what to believe, honey. She is just like, oh my God, tampons, pads, da, 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 da. Girl, you know Smiley's lying, girl. You always do that. I didn't even know. Oh my God, they had beef. What? Puppet master, puppet master. So in the next scene, Ahna Mac and Biggie go to the hospital to get themselves together, honey. Ahna Mac has a broken finger from her fight with Sky. I think she initially broke her finger with Scotty, but she never got it fixed. And then when DJ Sky ran up, she was forced to hit. You know what I mean? So it fucked up her finger more. So yeah, she needs to go to the hospital. And Biggie is there because she got bit by Rollie, honey. Well, allegedly. Rollie's saying that she didn't bite Biggie, but, I mean, Rollie bit her. Ahna says that Biggie is getting on her last nerve on the bus ride there. She's complaining all the time, you know, talking about, oh, I'm the OG, you know, you do this, like talking at her, you know, just being very unpleasant. Also, Ahna didn't like how Biggie was like talking in and out of Spanish, which is weird because isn't Ahna Dominican too? And she said that she understands Biggie, so like I don't know why it would bother her. I mean, like I've said, I think this shit is rude. It has nothing to do with, listen, it's just, I think it's rude. And it's not like English is Biggie's second language or like she doesn't know how to speak it. She's fluent in English. Like she's choosing to speak Spanish. Like she's choosing to. And I think it's rude. I think it's not, I don't think it's, if everybody in that room does not speak Spanish, but you're going in and out of Spanish, especially when you're arguing, come on, y'all. Like, people were, mad when I said that I didn't like it, but that's just what I think. I just find it peculiar that Ahna, who's Dominican as well, doesn't like when Biggie speaks Spanish. That's weird. And then they walk in the hospital and there was just this awkward moment where Biggie thought Ahna was like checking the receptionist, like, you know what I mean? And then Ahna was like, no, I'm just asking her like, what time is this? Da, 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 da. And so it was just, weird, like tense moment. But apparently things took a turn for the worst because Ahna gets kicked out of the hospital, honey. She hit Biggie with this blanket, okay? Blanket, towel, whatever the fuck it is. Because Biggie was like talking to her like, oh, roll my blunt. And, she has an attitude. She can leave. Take her. Just take her. Da, 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 da. So yeah, the hospital put her out, honey, and she still does not have her finger fixed. But Ahna is so mad that she says, I don't want to get this finger fixed until I beat this bitch's ass, okay? I'm like, oh. So in the next scene, Sky and Camilla meet T on the side of the road at a farm. I don't know where the fuck they are. To talk because T, is not in the house with the girls, honey. She is in a hotel somewhere. Okay. And Sky asks her, like, why are you, like, never around? Like, why don't you, like, hang out with us? Da 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 da. And she's like, I just don't need this drama. Like, I'm not here for it. This bitch tries to keep running up on me. Like, this is so dumb. She thinks Scarface has a crush on her. And that's why Scarface, like, keeps trying to fight her. And I'm just like, what? The reason why Scarface was coming at you is because she needed a reason to fight somebody for camera time, ho. She knew she was a replacement, and she knew she had to do your big one, and you were in a vulnerable situation. That's where it starts and stops. See, like, I like you, but, I mean, come on now. If you're not going to be a part of the group and... I feel like Sukihana has the right to be like a diva like that and kind of show up when she wants to. Because Sukihana is like, I feel like she's actually famous. My name is T, or hi, my name is T. I didn't know the bitch, okay? I didn't know her at all before this. But in this conversation, we did get to see T's real personality. She was using her real voice, not the loud, obnoxious thing. And she has a nice, dainty, sweet voice, you know what I mean? So... it's interesting how there's like different sides, you know what I mean? I like this outfit too. It's very girly, very feminine. So the next scene, they cut to Biggie leaving the hospital, and Biggie's giving her side of the story with Ahna, basically saying Ahna can't control herself. She doesn't know what Ahna's problem is, yada, 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 yada. Now, I do have to be honest with you. I like Biggie, but I feel like she's one of those people I can only handle in doses. You know what I mean? Like, I just, it just seems like she's just a little extra. You know what I mean? She's loud. You know what I mean? In the background. And she just seems like a lot sometimes. In the next scene, we cut to Sukihana and her friend Sapphire, just talking on the bus, shit talking, yada, yada, yada. Suki saying that she's not here to play with these hoes. She's a real genuine bitch. She ain't with the messy, foolish shit. She's just going to be her real self. Sapphire says she doesn't pay her car insurance and her car is in repo. I said, oh my God, bitch, you're dry snitching on yourself. You're stupid. So they pull up to the house and Suki sees how nice it is. And Suki says a comment that I wasn't really feeling. She goes, ooh, Natalie must got good coochie for this. I said, girl, no offense, Suki. You're a nice person, but not everybody makes their money on their back. You know what I mean? Not everybody has to make an OnlyFans. Not everybody's a hoe. Not everybody makes a living rapping about their pussy and talking about eating men's asses. You know what I mean? Like, not everybody can do that. Now, Natalie has built an empire, honey. She's built a reality TV empire. Now, people say that she was, in her younger years, maybe doing a little yang, yang, yang. But those days are long gone for Miss Natalie. And she's making millions. And her pussy is not all over Twitter squirting oil fluid. So Natalie tells her about Smiley, okay, and her alleged miscarriage. And Suki drops tea and says that Smiley texted her out of the blue and she has no idea how Smiley got her number. I said, oh my God, it's the black market. Smiley got her number from the black market. What the fuck? You can get celebrities' phone numbers and shit? She says that Smiley texted her that, yo, I got your friend's chain, come get it. And it's like, what? And Suki was basically like, yo, girl, don't text me with that foolishness. Gone with your wig. In the next scene, the other girls get on the bus to head to Natalie's house. And Ahna tells them about the whole Biggie fight. And the girls are just like, wow, that's crazy. So the next scene, Natalie them are around the bar talking. They ask who eats ass. And we know Suki eats ass. Natalie says she eats ass. And Scotty says she eats ass too. I said, oh my God. Oh. That threw me. See, that's my face there. Ladies, why you eat your man's ass? Like, straight men's ass. And to be honest with you, I personally don't like to put my mouth on an ass, like an asshole. Like, to me, I find that nasty, gay or straight men. Like, I like the aesthetic of an ass. Like, I don't mind, putting my member in an ass, but like to put your mouth and poop comes out of there, I just can't get over it. I mean, I've had it done to me. I mean, it feels okay. Like, to me, it tickles a little bit, but for people that really like to eat ass like that, I'm like, oh, wow. Speaking of ass, we got Rollies right there. So the other girls arrive to the house and they're sitting down talking. Ahna tells them about the hospital situation with Biggie. Rollie is denying that she bit Biggie. She is sticking to that. She's saying on her son, she has never bit someone in her life. And I'm like, girl, you really gonna put that on your son? Somebody better watch that child, honey. Make sure they okay, because, ooh, this bitch here them told a big lie. So then the attention comes to Smiley's miscarriage, okay? And they're just asking her a bunch of questions. Smiley says she's on perks really bad, okay? She hasn't had her period in like 3 months or something. And she started to feel sick before she went on the show. And she found out that she was pregnant. And then she came on the show anyway. And then she had her miscarriage. Rollie ain't buying it, honey. She says that, you don't go to a club after you have a miscarriage. You go home and rest your pussy up so it can be prepared for the next dick. I said, oh my God. But low-key, I know that's right. Oh my God, let me tell you something. If I had a pussy, ooh, I would wear that shit the fuck out. And they're just like, what the fuck, girl? Like, you came on this show while you were pregnant? Like, why would you do that? Suki then approaches Smiley and is like, how the fuck did you get my number? Smiley's like, oh, my friend, Red, they told me. Suki's like, you lying. Like, stop doing that. Stop fucking doing that. And then Suki asks, was that text like a threat to fight me? And Tasiki agrees. She's like, yo, that seems like battle words to me. And Tasiki would know about those. Smiley's like, no, I just wanted to tell you, about. But then Rollie throws a drink at her and is like, don't lie. And then Mariah comes in right now and socks her in the face, and they end up on the ground, honey. But I will say, Smiley was on top of her, honey. She was on top of her. So when they get pulled off each other, Smiley goes into the bathroom, to the sink, acting like she doesn't feel good. Then Mariah comes in wigless. and all the other girls. And then Mariah strikes her again, honey. But I want to know what you guys think. And this is the video the YouTube algorithm thinks you should watch next.